Hello everyone from another new video. Welcome to Beyond the Scoreline. Today I will try to tell you about the derby match Galatasaray-Besiktas, which will be played in the Turkish league. In the analysis video we made yesterday, we told you how the Arsenal-Liverpool match will be played and how it could turn out. As a result, we saw that he played a match, as we said. I said 1-1 score, it ended 2-2. These are things that can happen in football. We said that Arsenal would not lose to Liverpool in their own field despite their deficiencies. We also told that Liverpool could score a goal with a standing ball organization, and that's exactly what happened. You can access that video from the top right. Now let's move on to the match of the day. Starting with the hosts Galatasaray. They are top of the Turkish league with 8 wins and a draw in 9 league games this season, earning 25 points. They have collected 7 points in 3 games in the Europa League and are in 5th place there. They made a big impact by signing Victor Osimhen at the beginning of the season. Regardless of Osimhen, we can see that Galatasaray is a team that has no problems in front of goal. They play with a high average of 3 goals per game. They try to start an offense with Lucas Torreira, Gabriel Sara, etc., in between the defense that plays with short passes from the back. Generally, they try to enter the penalty area with the wall passes they make, by turning to the wings at the end of the balls, received by the offensive line approaching these names. Sometimes the players who receive the ball in the first zone try to be effective by throwing long passes with the runs of the wingers behind the defense. In addition to this attacking power, Galatasaray has become a team that concedes goals easily this season. The biggest reason for this is a serious loss of motivation in the Yellow Reds, who opened the difference with the goals they found in the first half. So much so that they left with a draw from a match in which they closed the first half with 3 different goals. In the last European match they played, after scoring 3 goals in the first half, they let the opponent into the game with 2 goals at the beginning of the second half. Although they won 4-3 at the end of the match, the last minutes were difficult for them. Finally, I must say that Galatasaray has a very high-quality squad and a very strong game plan. It is very difficult for Galatasaray to lose in its own league in a match where the players do not get complacent, and the technical committee makes the right changes. Besiktas, who will go away, have 6 wins and 2 draws in their 8 games in the league, so they are in 3rd place with a game less. We can't say that they show the same performance in Europe as they do in the league. 2 defeats and 1 win in 3 matches, and it is not possible to say that they played good football in the victory they got. Besiktas, which has quality names such as Rafa Silva, Ciro Immobile, Gedson Fernandes in its squad, is a team that likes to attack from the center line, especially with Gedson's fast dribbles with the balls he grabs in the midfield and Rafa Silva's tremendous acceleration ability. They are effective in attacking from the center. However, it is possible to say that the game slows down a bit more when the ball goes to the wings. While their defense performed well in the league, they showed a poor defensive performance in Europe, conceding 7 goals in 3 matches. Giovanni van Bronckhorst, who took charge of the team at the beginning of the season, is an effective system coach. But since he has not yet achieved a high level of harmony with the team, he can lose control in some matches. In his first official match in charge of Besiktas, the coach, who won 5-0 against Galatasaray in the cup final, will go into the match with psychological superiority. As for the match, I think the Galatasaray players will go into this match with a very different motivation due to the heavy defeat they suffered at the beginning of the season. Giovanni van Bronckhorst had given the ball completely to Galatasaray in the cup match and waited for them to make mistakes by switching to defense, and this expectation had come to fruition. Most probably he will take the field with the same tactic again, especially he will try to stop the effective football played by Galatasaray in the first half. Galatasaray, on the other hand, in a plan where they start the match with a double striker, will force them to hit them long with high pressure in the minutes when Besiktas tries to establish a game, and will try to collect these long balls in defense and try to shape the attack again. The presence of a name like Osimhen in Galatasaray disrupts all plans. His non-stop pressing during the match, his tall stature and physique, his ability to wear down the opponent and wear them down, gives Galatasaray a serious advantage. And of course, Mauro Icardi, who will play next to him, is a top finisher. Besiktas goalkeeper Mert Günok will play with a substitute goalkeeper because he is injured. This may push Galatasaray to shoot more, and for this reason, we may see corners in the match. Finally, I think that with this high motivation, Galatasaray will leave this match with a win, even though Besiktas is a good Besiktas. In a scenario where Galatasaray is 2-0 ahead, I think that Besiktas can score a goal, due to the loss of motivation that will occur again. Therefore, the mutual goal preference can also be tried. Apart from that, I don't think that Besiktas can withstand the pressurized football played by Galatasaray in the first half. Therefore, you can also consider the preference of Galatasaray wins in the first half. Since Galatasaray's next match after this match is 13 days later, they will not hesitate to tire themselves in this match. You can take this into account and bet. Thank you for listening to me. That's all I will tell you today. Take care of yourselves very well. Stay with football.